Have you ever noticed how your thoughts can just pile up? Layer after layer, moving so fast it's hard to catch your breath. You're not alone. Today, I want to share a few verses that have quietly stayed with me in those moments like gentle companions, offering a little peace when the mind feels loud. Let's take a few minutes together and simply sit with these verses. No pressure, no expectations, just presence. There are days when my thoughts feel crowded, like they're racing past each other, leaving me dizzy and restless. The noise isn't always from what's happening around me. Often, it's inside this hum, this mental chatter that makes everything feel heavier than it needs to be. I've spent a lot of time there just noticing, just observing how the mind reaches for something solid to hold on to. And in those moments, certain scriptures have stayed close. They don't arrive with answers or demands. They don't ask me to fix anything. They just remain quiet, patient, present, like someone sitting beside you without needing to fill the silence. One that has stayed with me is Philippians 4:6-7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. I've noticed how these words give permission to release tension, not all at once. Not perfectly, just piece by piece. There's this quiet promise of peace that lingers even when my mind keeps circling the same worries. It doesn't demand understanding. It just invites trust. Isaiah 26:3 is another verse that has quietly stayed nearby. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you. Here, peace isn't just a calm feeling that comes and goes. It's like an undercurrent, steady and constant, even when the surface is rough. Trust doesn't have to be forced. It's a gentle turning toward God, something that grows naturally when we let it. Psalm 94:19 reminds me that consolation can coexist with heaviness. When anxiety was great within me, your consolation brought me joy. Sometimes, joy isn't loud or sudden. It slips in quietly, almost as if it had been waiting for a little space to appear. God's presence can simply sit beside our anxiety, letting it exist without judgment, and then gently, almost unnoticed, joy finds room to settle. Matthew 11:28-29 offers an invitation without condition. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. No prerequisites. Just come. Rest doesn't always mean sleeping or pausing physically. It's a stillness that lets the soul exhale. It's a place where tired hearts can simply be held. And finally, 2 Timothy 1-7. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. When fear rises, this verse quietly reminds me of a different truth. Strength, love, and a steady mind are already ours. In God, there's no rush, no pressure to fix every thought, just the invitation to lean into His presence and let it anchor you. These verses haven't silenced all the noise in my mind. They haven't answered every question or removed every worry, but they've stayed nearby, offering a gentle place to pause and breathe, a quiet kindness in the middle of mental clutter. If one of these lingers with you today, just let it sit beside you. There's no need to act or respond. Let it be in its own time. And if your mind feels loud tomorrow or the next day, you can return here to these words, to this quiet presence, and let them remind you that you are not alone. Thank you for spending these few moments here. If anything from this stayed with you, you're welcome to carry it gently into the rest of your day.